Awesome Cousin Films presents Portal Stories Survival Test, an Awesome Cousin Films original fanfiction based off Valve's Portal series. This audiobook was made for ASMR and relaxation. Suggestive language is heard throughout the audio. Viewer discretion is advised. Chapter 2 Reactivated. The scene starts off in the maintenance room. The hybrid wakes up from her slumber. She looks around.
Scanning area.
Her sensors detect Ben underneath a work desk.
Unidentified test subject found. Subject appears to be human.
She gets off the workbench and walks towards Ben. Ben panics. Stay back! I know karate! Stay away! The hybrid approaches Ben and reaches out her hand.
Do not be afraid. I am here to assist.
Ben looks at the hybrid with suspicion. He takes her hand and comes out from underneath the desk.
State your name, please.
My name is Ben.
Subject name, Ben. I will add that to my database. Hello, Ben. I am subject number 0924. I am here to assist the weak and helpless. You have seemed to wake me up from my emergency shutdown. I shall thank you for your assistance. I will repay you by giving you my assistance.
Hey, this is weird. So you're a hybrid?
We hybrids are here to assist the weak and helpless. I am here to assist you.
Well, first off, I'm not weak or helpless.
You have awakened me from my emergency shutdown. I shall repay you with my assistance.
Okay then. Beats having to get chased by a killer droid.
I promise you I will not harm you in any way possible.
No. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about this AI I met before I met you. He tried to kill me.
Is this AI a target?
What does it mean when there's a target?
When there is an enemy, we classify them as a target. Then we initiate execution protocol.
What's execution protocol?
Whoever is the target, we shall eliminate. It is our duty to protect and assist
the weak and the helpless. I know.
Anyways, who is this target you wish to eliminate?
His name is Hal, and I don't know what he is, but he threw me down the incinerator.
You wish to eliminate Hal? Do you have an identification of Hal?
Do you need to scan him in order to make him a target?
In order to initiate execution protocol, I must have a facial identification of the target.
Looks like we have to find Hal first to make him a target. Other questions? Do you have another name?
My name is subject number 0924.
Well, I can't call you that. That's a mouthful. There has to be something here that has your actual name.
What would you like me to become?
Hold on. What's this? Ben looks on a desk and finds some blueprints with the body of a hybrid drawn on it, labeled Project Eve. Project Eve? This might be your name. Eve.
Is that your choice of my identification?
Sure, I guess.
Okay, I will add that to my database. Done. My name is now Eve.
Okay, Eve. First question. Do you remember anything before your emergency shutdown?
I can't remember. I believe the shutdown erased my memory drive.
What do you remember?
I recall my duty to assist the weak and helpless, and I remember you just now.
Do you know your creators?
Negative.
Okay, I propose a deal. If you help me find Hal and a way out of here, I'll help you recover your memories.
You plan to help me while I help you? That goes against my duty as a protector.
It'll be fine. I'll help you find out who your creators were, and you help me find Hal.
I suppose the deal would not hurt. Well then, Ben, I accept your deal.
Ben reaches out his hand.
Do you need help again?
No, it's a handshake.
Handshake. Elaborate, please.
It's like... Here, like this. Ben grabs Eve's hand and shakes it gently. Like that. It's a greeting.
Thank you. I will add that to my database.
So... Is there another way out of here? I came through a vent, but that was from another test chamber. Can you spot an exit to the surface, Eve?
My sensors can only sense nearby exits. I am unable to scan the entire facility. Scanning. Exit found. The air vent below us.
Great. Alright, let's go.
Affirmative. Let us go.
Ben and Eve crawl through the vent back to the abandoned test chamber. The scene changes to Ben's mom running back into Aperture Laboratories, trying to find another way down to get Ben. Come on, where can I find some sort of entrance that is not blocked off? She finds a portrait of Cave Johnson and gets angry. She grabs a mug and throws it at the portrait. Ah! Why did you build this place? Why? She sits down against a wall and cries. The scene changes back to Ben and Eve, arriving in the new test chamber number 1. So, this chamber has to do with lasers. Interesting.
There are approximately 2 portal panels in this chamber. It seems that you were not in possession of a portal device.
I saw a weapon podium a few chambers back, but I saw no portal gun at all. It wasn't there. We need to deflect the laser so it can activate that elevator to the exit.
Do not worry. I am here to assist.
She finds a magnet panel next to the portal panel. She reaches out her hand, about to use her powers. Ben stops her. Eve, wait! I should probably explain what you're capable of.
Do not worry, Ben. My abilities are here to assist the weak and helpless.
Eve's hand glows as a beam emits from her hand, allowing her to control the panel. She tilts the panel so the laser can activate the elevator. Wow! That's incredible! Ben runs to the elevator and heads up to the exit. Eve, come on, let's go!
Affirmative!
She lets go of the panel and jumps onto the platform in an acrobatic fashion. Whoa, that was cool how you just did that.
My abilities allow me to have enhanced strength, agility, and stamina.
There's so much about hybrids I don't know. And yet, I have one right here.
I'm here to assist after all.
They both walk into the elevator and it goes down to the next chamber. They arrive in test chamber number 2.
Lasers again? I don't detect any magnetic panels anywhere.
Ben sees a laser cube. That cube over there. Maybe we can use it to point the laser in a different direction.
Allow me to help.
Eve uses her powers to make an opening out of the debris. Wait, what? I thought your powers can only attract magnetic stuff.
My powers allow me to control anything that's metal. That debris was made of metal, so I created an opening for you.
Thanks. Wow. Ben grabs the cube, which is surprisingly light, and he places the cube onto the laser. Okay, aim it just right, and got it. The laser activates a sloped platform to the exit.
Test chamber complete.
Ben looks up, and the door isn't open. Why isn't the door open? Eve scans the room and finds a weighted storage button.
I have detected a weighted storage button on the upper level. This test needs a certain strategy in order to proceed.
Maybe if we both walk up to the top and then grab the cube. But how can we do both without the platform going down?
Allow me to assist. My powers allow me to attract metallic objects within a 50-meter radius. Since you are now in possession of a portal device, I shall be of assistance.
50 meters? That's the length of an Olympic swimming pool, I think. I don't know. My memory's kind of hazy after the fall, but, well, I'll be damned. Ben and Eve walk up to the upper level. Eve lifts the cube with her powers and pulls it towards her. She places the cube onto the button and the door opens. Man, if your creators are still alive, I want to ask them what tech they used to create you. You're incredible, Eve. They walk into the elevator, and it goes down.
Ben, what do you mean by still alive?
I just hope that your creators are still alive because a ton of people died here before Aperture shut down.
Shut down? I don't understand. Everything was positive before my emergency shutdown.
Eve, how long have you been out?
Isn't it the year of 2010? My shutdown was initiated at that time.
Wait, you've been out for 30 years?
I don't understand.
Eve, you've been shut down for 3 decades. This is the year 2040.
Elaborate?
The elevator stops. Something must have happened to you before Aperture shut down. Can you recall anything your creators said before they shut you down?
Negative.
Well, don't worry, Eve. I'll help you recover your memories. But for right now, let's complete this chamber.
Affirmative.
They enter test chamber number 3. This one has 2 lasers. This one might be tricky without the portal gun. Eve, see what you can find.
Scanning. I have a strategy. There is a reflector cube on that upper platform. You take care of the cube, and I'll create 2 surfaces to deflect the laser to its endpoint, allowing us to open the exit door.
For the people who created you, you sure know how to solve a puzzle. But how am I going to get up there? Oh, you said that you have enhanced strength, right?
Affirmative.
Here, put your hands like this. Ben connects his fingers together. Eve follows Ben's position. Okay, now when I run towards you and place my foot on your hands, you're going to launch me up there. Sound like a plan?
Affirmative.
Eve heads over to the upper platform and gets ready to launch Ben. Ready?
Affirmative.
Ben runs towards Eve. His foot is placed on her hands and Eve pushes Ben up to the platform. Oh my god! we did it!
Excellent work, Ben.
You take care of the ceiling laser, I'll take care of the cube. Ben hops over to the other platform and aims the laser to its core. Eve controls 2 panels to deflect the laser to its other core. The door opens. Great work! Now hold the panels and walk towards the door. Eve holds her position as she walks towards the door. At the last second, she lets go of the panels and quickly runs through the exit as it closes. Yeah, we make a good team, Eve.
Affirmative. It is my duty to assist
The weak and helpless. That's like the 50th time you said that. Also, you say affirmative and negative a lot. You can just say yes and no, you know that, right?
Are you sure? What do you mean by that statement?
Yes and no is an easier way of saying affirmative and negative.
Okay, I'll add that to my database.
Alright, so are you ready for the next test?
Yes!
Okay then, let's get to it! They walk into the elevator, and it goes down. The scene changes to Ben's dad in the interrogation room at the police station after he was taken into custody for an assumed assault. Okay, I'm going to ask you this one more time. Where is your son? I told you 100 times. He's in Aperture. Well, it's impossible for a teenager to break into a highly secure lab by himself. Highly secure? It's been abandoned for 30 years. But the security systems are still online. So how did your son get into the laboratory? He
cut open the parking lot gate and broke a window. That's how we got through.
But how did he go deeper into the lab?
The ground started to crumble and my son fell through.
I see. Does your son have a connection to Aperture?
Why do you care? It's my fault he ran away.
And why is that? Why would you think it's your fault?
My wife and I kept it a secret from him his whole life. We never had a funeral or burial for my father-in-law. My son started to get curious a lot more when he turned 16. That's when he started to research and investigate more into the place.
How does that explain your son running away?
I love my son with all my heart. But I played the tough love card on him. I was hard on him because I wanted him to be tough and fearless. Then I started yelling at both my son and my wife because I was afraid of how Benjamin would take the news about his grandfather. Then just a few days ago, we had a blow-up fight and I hit him. I hurt my son. I made a huge mistake that made him run away. My son might be dead because of me. I wanted to tell him. I was afraid of what he would say if he knew. I can't handle this guilt anymore. Please make sure he's alive. I don't want my anger to be the reason he's dead. Then I'll never forgive myself.
We will find him. In the meantime, there's someone here who would like to meet with you. The officer gets up from the table and the door opens. A middle-aged man with a business suit walks in with a gray stylish hair and a dark scruffy beard. The story is introduced to the new CEO of Black Mesa and the son of Dr. Wallace Breen, Alexander Breen. He walks in with a charismatic and chill attitude.
Hey, you must be Mr. Johnson. The name's Alexander Breen. Totally a pleasure to meet with you. I heard about your son. My condolences. He's not dead, you moron. He's just trapped in Aperture. Oh, forgive me. So, how's your wife? Is, she single? Are you an idiot? You see the ring, right? Oh, is, that so? Huh, guess I didn't see out there. Yo, give me glasses, I must be blind. You're an imbecile, you know that? Ooh, big words, that stings a bit. Just like how you told your son to shut the hell up. Dad of the Year award goes to you. Congratulations. What do you want from me? Well, after my father, Dr. Wallace Breen, passed, you remember him, right? Okay, so when me and my staff heard about your son, we just had to step into action and help. We're trying to help save Benjamin. Bullshit. Black Mesa and Aperture have been rivals for almost a century. You can't possibly think I believe you. Okay, I'll admit, after taking my father's place as CEO of Black Mesa, I still have to live out his legacy of trying to financially defeat Aperture Science. But now all I want to do is help find a poor, missing child. You gloating ignoramus! You just want to see yourself on TV. Fame and publicity is all you care about. Hey, can you blame me? I mean, who can resist this? Ladies want all of this. You can't blame me, Johnson. Your ego makes me sick. What is it that you want? Hey, I'll let you in on something. I heard that there's a new operator at Aperture that controls everything, and it created an army of human-like droids. The hybrids. Hybrids! That's what they're called. Hey, if you help me obtain a hybrid, I'll help you find your son.
Ben's dad leans forward with an angry look.
Go to hell. Okay, well, if you can't help us, then your lovely wife can. She's in Aperture, right? Let's go get her. Roll out, boys. No, come back, you bastard. You don't know what my son is capable of. He's smarter than you think. I beg to differ. Later, Johnson.
The scene changes to Ben and Eve arriving in test chamber number 6. Whoa, this one is huge.
Yes, it seems that this has to do with the aerial faith plates.
Oh, I've heard about those. They're like catapults. I guess they are what we have to use to complete this test. And look, there's a cube dispenser. We need a cube to complete the test.
It seems that we need to launch ourselves to the exit and then get the cube there as well.
Alright, let's do this. Ben approaches the aerial faith plate.
I must warn you, Ben, you will feel a slight shock when you step on that.
As Ben hops on the plate, he is launched into the air and screams, "Ah!" Ben is launched all over the chamber until he reaches the exit. Oh, Jesus! Fuck! He lands on the ground. Eve follows from behind.
Ben, are you okay?
Oh, you could have warned me about that.
Well, I tried, but you stepped on the plate before I could even say something.
Ben gets up and sees a button connected to the tube. So, if we drop the cube, it should bounce from all the faith plates and bounce straight to us.
I'll use my powers to stop the aerial speed of the cube.
Ready?
Yes, ready.
Ben presses the button, and the cube drops and bounces towards Eve. Eve, here it comes! The cube is thrown towards Eve. Eve thrusts her hand out, forcing the cube to freeze.
I got it.
Yes! Place it on the button, and then we're out of here. Eve places the cube on the button, opening the exit door. They both run towards the elevator, and the elevator goes down.
I would just say, prepare yourself before you step on an aerial faith plate.
Noted. Thanks. The scene changes back to Ben's mom walking around and thinking to herself. If I was a test subject, how would I get in? She walks into an old display museum and sees broken artifacts from back when Aperture wasn't destroyed. People created all of this until it was all for nothing. She stumbles upon an old display of a portal device. It has a yellow body and a paperclip as one of the claws. As a reference to Portal Story's Mel, she picks up the portal gun and smirks a bit. The very first model of the portal gun. I don't even think it still works. She accidentally fires an orange-colored portal onto the panel. It does still work! This will lead me to Ben. Hold on, Ben. Mama's coming! She heads towards the elevator. The scene changes back to Ben and Eve arriving in test chamber number 11.
This one seems like another big one.
It has to do with both lasers and aerial faith plates. I'll go up a few levels and see where the endpoint is. You look for magnet panels. Ben steps on the aerial faith plate and flies across the test chamber. He lands on the second level and finds the endpoint. Hey Eve, I found the endpoint! But just wondering, how many panels can you hold at a time?
Only 2 at a time. Does that help?
Well, it looks like we need 3 or 4 panels to reach it, and it makes it kind of hard since we don't have the portal gun.
Does that make me useless?
Ben jumps down with the magnet cube. No! Why would you say that?
My duty as a protector is to assist the weak and helpless. If I can't help you with this one, that makes me use.
Ben places his hands on Eve's shoulders. Don't you ever say that. If it weren't for you, I would die here. And besides, I meant what I said back there. We make an awesome team.
Really? So, you don't think I'm useless?
Absolutely not. And hey, I brought a magnet cube, and I have a plan. The second floor has a panel blocking our path. Let's launch ourselves while you carry the cube and you blast the panel down like you did to that debris back in test chamber number 2. I'll hold you as we go. They both walk up to the faith plate. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ben wraps his arms around Eve. Eve picks up the magnet cube. Alright, hang on! They step onto the plate, and they launch themselves to the second level. Eve, now! Eve blasts down the panel, and they land in front of the exit. Eve places the cube onto the button and the door opens. Woo! That was epic! You're more powerful than I thought, Eve.
Oh, thank you, Ben. That's nice of you to say.
Ben runs towards the elevator. Eve smiles bashfully as she follows Ben from behind. They walk into the elevator.
Hey, Ben.
What is it?
It means a lot to me that you don't think of me as useless.
Why would I think of you as useless?
It's just, I remember what my duty called for. If I was no use to my partner, I would be shut down indefinitely.
I will never call you useless, Eve. And to be honest, you're a true friend to me. I never had any of those growing up.
What is a friend?
A friend is someone you can count on. Someone you can talk to about anything. Someone that makes you feel happy.
A friend sounds amazing. And I feel that way about you too. I would have feared that you would have treated me like an object. But you treat me as if I was human.
That's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. Besides from what my mom tells me.
What is a mom?
A mom is someone who raises you. A parent, for instance. My mom gave birth to me and helped me grow up.
Do I have parents?
I mean, your creators developed you, so yeah, you have parents.
I was developed out of code. How are you developed?
Oh boy. So, Eve, when a man and a woman love each other very much, the scene changes quickly to the next chamber. Eve looks slightly disgusted. And that's how babies are made. I know. Gross.
Your poor mother. She must have been in so much pain after such horrid experience. She must have been screaming in pain.
Not painful screams, like happy screams.
Happy screams? What are happy screams?
You don't want to know. Trust me.
I think you're right.
They arrive in test chamber 12. The scene changes to Alexander Breen and his Black Mesa squad arriving at the entrance at Aperture.
So that old man couldn't tell me anything about the hybrids. Big deal. I'll find out myself. Sir, what about the boy? Who? Oh, Benjamin. Yeah, him too. But look at this.
The officer shows Alexander security footage from a previous chamber, which shows Ben and Eve working together.
So Benjamin befriended an actual hybrid? That's from the looks of it. Perfect! Well, we can find the boy and grab the hybrid from him. We're going to save the boy, right? Yeah, that too. Alright, boys, let's move out. Miss Johnson is still in there, sir. Oh, yes, her. She's really important to us, and besides, she is Cave Johnson's daughter after all. Let's move!
The scene changes to test chamber 13. Ben and Eve look around.
This test chamber seems not as difficult than the other tests.
Ben spots a sentry turret.
Eve, look out!
Ben pulls Eve to the side.
What's wrong?
There's a sentry turret ahead, but it's facing away from us. We can't be seen by the turrets, or else they'll shoot us dead.
I've spotted 2 more sentry turrets in the area. What's your strategy?
There has to be another way through. At this rate, we might never get through this.
What makes you say that?
My mom said that sentry turrets are motion censored and they can catch anyone in their path.
I do have a strategy. You follow me from behind while I throw that turret to knock the other one over. Then I'll do it again to clear a path.
If I had a portal gun, this would be a lot easier, but sure thing. Eve grabs a turret and carries it to the other side as Ben follows from behind. She turns the corner and force throws the turret to knock down the other. You're super strong, Eve! They both walk to the next corner as Eve picks up a dead turret, and as she turns to the corner, she force throws the turret to knock down the other turret.
That was easier than I expected.
They walk up some stairs leading to 3 turrets facing each other. They're blocking the exit.
Or not.
I'll take care of the turrets, and you place the cube on the button.
Eve rushes out of the corner and force pushes all 3 turrets to the wall. Ben runs and places the storage cube and the exit door opens. Awesome! Hey, sorry if I wasn't much help, Eve.
It is no problem at all. You don't have a portal device, so it is my pleasure to assist you.
They both walk through the exit and walk towards a circular door. The door opens and they stumble upon Test Chamber 14 being built. They enter the chamber. Whoa, so this is how test chambers are built. Hal's voice is heard.
I see that you're still here.
Ben, what was that?
That's Hal. Hey, what are you?
I am Hal, homicidal assassination laborer. I am the proprietor of the facility.
So that's what your name stands for. What is it that you want from me?
I told you to leave this place. You did not cooperate. So I initiated execution protocol to eliminate you. But it seems that you survived in the incinerator room.
You see me as a target?
Affirmative.
Ben, we have to proceed with the test.
I will give you one last chance to leave this place. Otherwise, you will be left here where no one can hear you scream.
Hal's voice is cut off.
So, he's trying to kill you.
Yeah, but he's not gonna get away with whatever he's planning. Now on with the test.
Ben, why is it that you're here?
I'm here to find answers.
Answers to what exactly?
Answers to my past. My grandfather was presumed dead here, but we never had a funeral or a burial for him. And he had secret projects here too. My parents wouldn't mention anything to me about this place.
I am truly sorry about your grandfather. That must have been hard on your family.
Well, here's the thing. They never found his body. Some say he never even died, according to conspiracy theorists on Reddit.
I mean, that would be impossible to find a corpse in a massive place like Aperture.
You do have a point, Eve. Let's complete this test, then we'll figure that out. The scene changes to Ben's mom arriving in the relaxation vault. She is slightly surprised. Wow, it's been a while since I've been here. How did you get out of here, Ben? She doesn't find a way out. Alright, time for extreme measures. She uses her portal gun to pick up the toilet nearby. She manages to pick it up and chuck it at the glass, which shatters. She makes an exit. I haven't used this in a long time. Gotta get used to this again. She enters the next room, which is already complete. Oh my god, Ben. Why would you go even further? I can't let him find out what happened. She runs to the elevator. The scene changes to Alexander and his squad in the lobby.
Find an entrance, boys. We need to find that hybrid. And the boy. And the boy. Sir, I hope you know that finding the boy is our top priority. We can get the hybrid later. Yeah. But the tech that was used to create the hybrids? Can you imagine what possibilities we can accomplish with them? Sir, if I may, the hybrids were destroyed 30 years ago. But we can replicate the one that's with Ben, since Cave Johnson has passed and this dump shut down. There's no stopping Black Mesa from being successful.
Another officer alerts Alexander about the entrance. They walk to a gap leading to the relaxation vault.
Put your thinking caps on, boys. Let's complete some tests.
The scene changes to Ben's dad still stuck in the interrogation room. 2 other officers walk in about to take him to his cell. As soon they approach him, He kicks the two of them and gets up and headbutts both of them unconscious. He grabs the keys and frees himself from the cuffs. He disguises himself as an officer and sneaks out of the department. He runs out, throws off his cap and glasses, and heads towards Aperture.
Don't worry, Ben. I'm coming.
He continues to run. The scene changes back to Ben and Eve arriving in test chamber number 14.
Laser bridges? We've seen these in a few chambers back.
It almost seems like we need to use the portal device for this one, because we need to place the laser bridge somewhere higher up to get the objects we need.
Ben looks up and sees a shattered window leading to an office. Hey Eve, I think I found a shortcut. Is there any way you can get us up there?
My sensors have detected a couple magnet panels in this room leading up to that window.
We can create a staircase leading up to the office area. Then we can see where it leads. Eve uses her powers to create two surfaces.
Let's get a move on. I learned that from you, by the way.
They both walk up the surfaces. Eve creates another surface after the next until they reach the office area. They enter the office and Hal's voice is heard.
Where are you? You haven't completed the test.
Looks like Hal can't see us from in here. Let's keep going.
Right.
They walk through the corridors of the office. The scene changes to Ben's mom arriving in the area below test chamber 2. She finds a broken phone and bent bolt cutters.
Oh no, Ben. How far did you go?
She looks around and sees the panels of art. She is slightly disturbed by the thought of the paintings. Forget the past and focus on finding your son. She continues to walk. The scene changes again to Alexander and his officers arriving in the relaxation vault.
Ugh, this place reeks. How can a scrawny 18-year-old survive in this trashed up place? Like his father said, sir, Benjamin is smarter than you. I know what he said! Look, we'll find the boy, grab the hybrid, and leave. No biggie. Sir, I must warn you about what deadly things we're going to... I'm gonna stop you right there. This place has been abandoned for decades. Like if anything still works.
The officer looks at Alexander with suspicion. The scene changes back to Ben and Eve walking through more halls.
My sensors aren't detecting any exits. Are you sure we're going in the right path, Ben?
I've never been in this place before, so...
No.
Isn't that good to know?
They continue to walk as they stumble upon a metal door.
This room doesn't look promising. No shame in trying.
Hang on. Let's think about this. What if there are turrets behind that door?
You can detect them, right?
Oh yes, that's right. Scanning. I don't detect any turrets behind this door, but it's budged. No problem. Allow me to assist.
She places her hand on the door.
Oh, you might want to stand back just a bit.
Ben steps back. Eve focuses on her hand. Her hand glows bright. Her powers blast down the door at an instant. Ben looks shocked.
Huh? Whoa! You just blasted down that door!
I guess I am stronger than I think.
They walk into the room. It appears to be a weapons lab. Skeletons of dead scientists are lying on the floor.
What the hell? Did they used to be scientists?
Yes. It appears they have died here with no escape. What a tragedy.
Couldn't even imagine how their loved ones felt after they died.
Ben turns around and sees a big metal crate on the work table.
Hey, Eve, come take a look at this.
Eve walks up next to Ben.
My sensors detect that something is inside. Something big.
Like, how big? Is it a bomb?
Definitely non-explosive, but I feel like it's expensive.
You feel like?
My sensors can't see through this crate. and it appears to be made out of material that I'm unable to control.
Ben spots a keypad on the middle of the crate. It seems that this crate requires a passcode. Eve, look around and see if you can find anything that has passcodes in it.
I'm here to assist.
They start to look around for anything that has passwords. The scene changes back to the entrance of Aperture. An officer looks around for any trespassers. Out of nowhere, Ben's dad approaches the officer and sneak attacks him from the side. The officer is knocked out as he takes off the police uniform and puts on a black Mesa officer uniform. He takes a rifle, puts on a helmet, and approaches the entrance. The scene changes to the lobby. Ben's dad walks in.
All right, I'm here.
Alexander's voice is heard from the comm system.
Yo, agent number 2002. Oh yeah, that's me. Yes, sir. Where are you? We need you in test chamber 2 ASAP. On my way, sir. We're having trouble solving this test. Right away, sir.
Alexander's voice is cut off.
This is the only way I'll find Ben, but that bastard is gonna pay.
Ben's dad approaches the entrance to the relaxation vault. The scene changes back to Ben and Eve in the weapons room. They're both looking through cabinets.
Find anything yet?
No, not yet.
Eve finds a small book with post-it notes inside.
Ben, I think I found something.
Ben walks up to Eve. They look inside, and they find a bunch of numbers belonging to certain lockables. Eve, this is a password book. See if you can find anything that says crate or something.
Let's see. What's this? ASHPD crate?
ASHPD? No way. Could it be? Ben quickly approaches the crate's keypad. What's the code?
It says 2056.
Ben types in the numbers 2056. The screen turns green, and it unlocks.
What is it?
We're about to find out. Ben opens the crate, and it reveals an Aperture Science handheld portal device. Otherwise, a portal gun. What? No way! I found a portal gun!
Now we can solve the test with ease.
Ben takes out the portal gun and analyzes it. How do we know if it still works?
Let's test it out.
Ben points the portal gun at a wall and fires a blue portal. Ben and Eve look surprised. Ben turns around and fires an orange portal, creating an opening. This is...
Awesome! I also learned that from you.
Ben approaches the blue portal, sticks his hand through, and it comes out from the other portal. Whoa! Ben walks through the portal and ends up at the other side of the room. Eve smiles at Ben. Eve? Ben looks at the portal gun and then looks at Eve.
Looks like I'm in possession of a portal device.
What is up, guys? It is ACFilms here. Thank you so much for listening to the second chapter of my original story, Portal Stories Survival Test. If you like chapters 1 and 2, please give me your support for chapter 3, which is in early stages of production. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you so much for listening. Stay awesome, AC family!